Growing up, I was always taught that masculinity was something more physical. It was, how you carried yourself. It was respect, humility.
Believe there might not be a specific one, but there are like various forms of masculinity, and I think there are many. I mean, in this world, there are many people that play into what masculinity exactly is defined as. So, in those terms, there's definitely these various figures that do fall into the category of being masculine, and therefore, men specifically, have those figures to look to.
I think in terms of body wise, they have like chiseled muscles, like super defined muscles, super toned. Their skin is like tanned. It's like a nice golden tan, but it's not like too brown or like too white. In terms of facial structures, very defined. Cheekbones are really nice. Some facial hair has to be like neat and clean, but like also a little bit of scruffiness. Like pan to Aaron right there. Look at that. But yeah, like a little bit of facial hair, some short hair. It's like nicely styled, but like also gives off the it's like been done, but like it's not like too perfect.
I don't believe that to be masculine, you need to be male. I think that gender is far more fluid than a dichotomy. I think of gender as more of a spectrum. So, I believe that different people fall along different points on that spectrum, and that there can be a woman or somebody who identifies as female or uses she pronouns who feels masculine, who associates with certain ideas that are stereotypically associated with masculinity.
An individual that's extremely stable, funny, fulfills that like stereotype of like having an athletic body, bigger built, um, and whatnot. In my personal opinion, it's like the ideal man. Um, and in regards to like American society or whatnot, let's tie it back into like Hollywood culture. Individuals like Ben Affleck, Mark Wahlberg, things like that of like funny, well-rounded guys with a good sense of family would be kind of like ideal man.
Over time, especially with the media as we have it today, people can really emphasize certain characteristics that aren't really realistic. You can use obviously Photoshop or have people who are in the minority but who have certain traits that we all consider ideal. And so everybody in society is exposed to these even though it's not really achievable. And then that leads to even more unrealistic standards. And so I don't think it's really easy or feasible for an average man to meet those standards.
I'd say he's relatable to me because I'm athletic, as the ideal man would be athletic. I'm good looking and attractive, like the ideal man should be. I'm also nice and compassionate and funny, and very intelligent. So.
Being a minority, I was raised in a single parent household, and the same qualities that I thought were typically associated with like being masculine, being sort of like a savior, the breadwinner in the family. I realized that like my mother, she was the one, she had all those type of qualities. So the question is now like, I don't know if that definition exactly, fits what masculinity is anymore. I guess masculine I feel right now is just, I don't, I don't really know. I don't know how to define it. I don't know.